Hey everybody, Dan here at Stock Market Mentor. I want to look at FAS here. This is a triple ETF, and it's three times the price, or the price movement, I should say, of the Russell 1000 Financial Index. So there's a lot of stuff in here. It's up almost 3% today. Now, this is the kind of thing that I would like to have spotted a few days ago back here, though frankly there are a lot of stocks like this in this kind of pattern. So, be honest, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it anyway. But the reason that I'm mentioning it now is because the way the market is setting up, with the with the financials working well, Bank of America going, Wells Fargo doing really well. I think that's about buyable right now. Goldman doing really well. Morgan just keeps on trending higher. JP Morgan, probably the worst of the bunch technically, at least for now, simply because it hasn't quite moved out of congestion. Though I would say that a move above 160, it's probably going to put 170 in play. So there's just so many things that are happening in this financial area right now. Again, like look at the percentages here. 1.4%. Okay, 2.3%. This is good. Goldman probably moving up here. Earnings aren't an issue. They're not until October. The weekly chart is looking good. So we've got a lot of things that are working really well in a stock like Goldman. Some of the others, the lower cap or smaller cap ones like Capital One Financial. I actually bought some of this just today. So there's just so many things in the financial area that are working really, really well. I just thought I'd point out the financial triple ETF, because when the financials move, this moves big time, almost 3% up today. So what you may want to do is either, you're getting this video too late for today, but watch this on Wednesday. If it happens to pull back, wait for it to kind of settle out a bit, and then start to take a position. But frankly, again, because it's a triple ETF, it wouldn't surprise me to see this go up a little bit. Just, remember, any little move in the underlying is going to be, exacerbated 3 times in something like this. So I think really this could work for you. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm kind of riffing here, as they say. I put a couple stocks on our active trade list today in the steel sector. Nucor is one of them. Steel Dynamics, another one. There's so many of these things that are working well. Alcoa is another one. It's not steel, it's aluminum, or as they say across the pond, aluminium, which actually sounds kind of cool. But there's all these metals that are working. The financial stocks are working, but the infrastructure stocks, because of all the money that Congress is throwing into infrastructure, you're seeing these basic materials, the shippers, the financials, all of these things really start to rock. So this would be my final sentiment to you, I guess. Don't be caught up in the flip and fang stocks all the time. There's more to it. There's more to the market than Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Nvidia, Google, and whatever else letter you want to put on the back end of that. There is a season for every stock, and you can't sit there. You can't sit there with your, with your raincoat on, and wait for the rain when it's June or July or August. It doesn't work that way. So you want to be in the right stocks at the right time. That's really one of the things that's going to help you succeed as a trader. The biggest thing in my view is don't lose your dough. Don't lose a lot of money because you'll have a heck of a time making it back. You're trying to make more back with less. The math doesn't work. But the other thing is to always make sure you keep your money working in the right areas. Don't just leave it stagnant in stocks that aren't going anywhere, and you're just looking at them saying, well, I know this isn't going anywhere, but whatever. Okay, so anyway, that's all I got for you. I guess it turned out to be about more than just FAS, right? Okay, also, I want you to try Stock Market Mentor if you haven't already. We have a lot of new members coming in lately, and one of the reasons is because I'm instituting a live training and trading session every Monday. And it is recorded, so if you can't make it, you can always watch it later. But I believe that this is absolutely the best value on the internet. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't say it, because then I would just kind of look foolish. So anyway, I hope you'll check it out, and I'll see you there.